was gathered that the police vehicle was speeding to meet up with the minister's vehicles when it veered off the road and crashed. According to a report by The Punch, the convoy of the Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, and his counterpart in Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, crashed during the inspection of a bridge in Asaba, Delta State. 4 policemen were feared dead in the accident that occurred Tuesday evening. The Punch gathered that the driver lost control of the vehicle conveying security operatives and crashed into a deep pit. An eyewitness, John Okori, said the incident happened when the vehicle conveying the victims was negotiating the bend leading to the construction site of the second Niger bridge at the Asaba. It was gathered that the police vehicle was speeding to meet up with the minister's vehicles when it veered off the road and crashed. Also, a Delta Line driver who spoke to our correspondent on condition of anonymity said the incident was very fatal. Who? The policeman driving was speeding, and while negotiating the bend because of the speed, could not control the vehicle. They crashed into a deep pit. I was at the back of the convoy, driving slowly. With the help of other people, we rescued 4 of them, but they were badly injured. They were shouting as the vehicle fell on them, he narrated. When contacted, the police public relations officer in the state, DSP Bright Edafe, said he was yet to receive the accident report as of the time of filing this report. He said, "I have not received the accident report. I will get back to you," he said. They were trying to meet up. Okay. Oh. And the way when these guys are running, you just be wondering whether they have a spare life. They have an alternative. There's alternative to their life. You'll be wondering. That was not the first time. You'll be wondering because of a human being. Now, those ones now, they are there. They are alive. But you have gone. Can you imagine? Well, the issue is that it's unfortunate most of us have lost our humanity. Let's be mindful of what we wish. I wish the departed to rest in peace. Pilots of political office holders are nuisance to ordinary road users and must be cautioned. That is really terrible. May the departed soul rest in peace. And I wish everyone that is injured a quick recovery. Please, whatever you are doing in life, I always apply cautions because life does not have duplicates. Life doesn't have duplicates. These politicians can't even respect road signs and other road users. Do we even have road signs? These people can shoot if you mistakenly bumped in their convoy. They scratch and damage people's vehicles intentionally and carelessly. They were overspeeding, and that's why they died. You don't even need to blame the politician. What about the overzealous policemen who always think death cannot near them ever? You are right. I can't even rule out tramadol in their system. I don't know the way and manner at which they drive and they intimidate other people, especially road users. They will scratch you. They can do anything to you. They just off they go. They don't even look back. Now the people they are trying to impress now, I don't know. Those one will still get other policemen. They will still get other policemen. Well, the issue is that all these police drivers drive like a Leslie as if they got extra life. They don't even respect life while driving on the road. May God have mercy on the souls. If it is true, blood sacrifice for 2023. Ministers' convoy must set speed limits to avoid fatal accidents. Suleiman Akombi Abiola Salami, human rights activist, Assistant Secretary General, Yoruba Council of Elders, age 45 years, 85 years. What has I got to do? Running speed to catch up with your boss, but unfortunately they lost their lives. Question begging for an answer. Would they ever learn from these ones that lost their lives? They will never. They will never. I don't know what they are running for. If the country is fine, if the country is okay, I don't know if it's not an emergency. If the country is fine, why? What are they running for? They are doing that because of a security. because there's no security in the country. Are they not supposed to respect the road limits, the road sign? Or because everything is just upside down? Anywhere belle face, anywhere belle face, now they've lost their lives and they will move on. The rest ones will carry on, they move on as if nothing happened. They drive with too much speed as if they have extra life, or the life is they have duplicates. They treat politicians like God, turning themselves to errand boys because of peanuts and eye service. And the useless politicians never caution them, since they enjoy the trappings of power. That is their way, rushing till you meet your death. What is their own now? Their family should take heart. Use your brain when working for politicians. Politicians are in the business of using people, nothing more. The speed limit has not even finished now. Why will a normal person be speeding the way they do? Who they pursue them, and who are they pursuing? It's really funny, very funny, how some security operatives overspeed. They overspeed and you begin to wonder, what is the problem? They should understand that the uniform is just a piece of clothing and doesn't even prevent accidents if you don't obey road rules. How do you negotiate a ban on high speed? Hey, blood of the innocent, because they have been doing that and they think it's a business as usual. Oftentimes, siren will not help matters when it comes to matters arising. Be appropriately guided. It is very sad and very tragedy. Why should Putin send troops to Ukraine? He should face mask our politicians leaders with those bombs is wasting in Ukraine. Okay, this one is just a diversionary this thing. Well, very unfortunate. I pray that their souls rest in peace. There's lesson to be learned here. Unfortunately, nobody will learn anything because they will believe that those are not smart. Accident is no respecter of persons or of minister. Secretary to the federal government convoy as road safety agency is respecter of the highly placed. If you drive recklessly, you are bound to be killed in an accident. When and why are we or why were they overspeeding? Probably to partake in sharing of obstacles. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. Over speeding kills, greed kills. The driver should not have oversped. No politician is worth or worthy of their dying. You see what has happened? They will move on. Where are the personnel of the FIRS? Say it is always part of the signatures tunes of every important person in this country to arrive at a public function breath in breathtaking high speed with officers of FRSC helpless to control them, and see what has happened. And that is it. The rest is history.